What's up, YouTube? So today, Friday, July 25th, table time practice. Getting ready for King of Florida, DeLand, September 6th. It's going to be my first and only tournament in 2025. Took about 6 months off to start my training business. Paused that. We needed to get back into this. So now here we are, a few weeks into training, trying to improve. I'm currently sitting at about 208 pounds, depending on the day. Sometimes I can go down to like 205. I need to be at a flat 200 and stronger than I ever been, I think, to do well. I've been really studying the game, learning a lot of drills and techniques, specific things that I need to work on to improve my ability to arm wrestle stronger, more advanced opponents in a tournament type of format where flash pins are a reality and you really don't ever get into long, protracted wars. But you got to train for both, right? So on the program, I figured I'd share this with you guys. Basically what I do is been inspired a lot by my previous training modalities in law enforcement, structuring training lesson plans and stuff like that, things of that nature. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to be very methodical. So I include a warm-up. So I use a band. I'll show you guys here in a second. I use a band like this, resistance band. Do all of the major moves: pronation, supination, side, threat, downward press with the resistance band, and that creates some blood flow in the elbow and in the arm, hands. Makes me a little bit more primed for the max efforts that I'm going to be doing once the guys get here. All right. Or if it's just a regular arm wrestling training day when I'm just going out and maximizing my efforts, you want to be safe, right? So then for today, what we typically do are center drills, or like the table monkeys call katas. And what the katas basically are is at least the center drills are two different moves. One is going to be where you start, you get your position on the pad, and once you fix your position, you're going to go up, back pressure, forward on a regrip, apply a side threat, and then work for a pin, whether it be a press or a top roll or a hook and a drive type situation. The other one that we're going to work on is where you set up, on go, you're going to dive that shoulder forward, secure that grip, secure that bone-on-bone structure, hopefully get your opponent off his bone line so you're cutting across him. Then you're going to drive back. Then you're going to work that triangle like Bob Brown talks a lot about, and you're going to work that elbow dynamic of drag, regrip by sliding the elbow forward, drag back, side threat, and then work for a pin. Again, whether it's knuckles down or top roll style. Then we're going to work on something that I don't know if it was table monkeys or I saw it somewhere about doing isometric holds in thirds. So you would do one at when you're battling for center, ready, go, hold it, 6 to 10 seconds. Then you would do it, let's say if it's a 12 o'clock and to my left is 9, right is 3, south is 6. From 9 to 12, I'm going to do one around 9, 10 o'clock, a third there, and then I'll do one right around 9 o'clock, which is where I'm trying to build the endurance to hold that winning position on my A side without deviating or without letting up. So we'll work on that, and then we'll do setups review, basically talking about palm placement, finger placement, how you're going to wrap cap or no cap on your setups, and also cover slow ready goes. So it'll be a slow pressure into the move. We'll then touch on straps, strap hacks, strap work, loose strap versus a tight strap, high strap versus a low strap, depending on your type of go-to move. And ultimately, we will be working ready goes so that we can get ready for the tournament type of format, right? Because that's how it's going to be in a tournament. You're going to have to really get everything dialed in from the ground up, just like if you were getting into a fighting stance, the foundation, or a shooting stance, the foundation is everything, right? So how you angle your feet, how you set up your hip angle is going to mean a lot. You want to get everything perfect for the type of opponent that you're going to be facing. So we'll work on ready goes, and then if we have time, depending on who shows up, we'll do a king of the table with our strongest guy, and we'll just all try to pin him and give him the benefit. The other thing too that I picked up as an idea, which I love, is the idea of using straps around you as a training partner's neck and using the strap as a leverage tool to give a stronger training partner the ability to pull very strong against you, but you're going to be able to essentially pull him back with a lot of back pressure, so he gets the benefit of trying to fight for that winning position. You can also use a band system like this, coming around over your neck, through the back, and then hook onto your opponent. And then obviously that band is going to provide some tension as well. So that's pretty cool. As far as for my warm-up today, I've got a 10-pound plate right here. I'll do the Travis Bagent, little holds. I might just spin it with my hands extended. Just kind of get some blood flow in my grip. It's only 10 pounds. Obviously, depending on where you're at, I could probably go up to like 25 pounds. And the pros probably do 35, 45 pounds. But anyway, that's kind of the structure of our arm wrestling practice. We want to be very methodical. The other thing I'm going to do too, and I've been doing the last few weeks, is testing my grip as a metric, because I want to be able to have measurable strength gains, so that way I know that I'm making progress. All right? So here shortly, hopefully we'll get started with some practice, and that'll be posted in another video. All right? We'll see you then. Stay strong. Love arm wrestling. Like my man, Coach Ray says from Voice of Arm Wrestling channel. Definitely check them out. And encourage somebody else to practice with you. Get a table so we can get this sport growing even further here in the United States. See ya.